The primary responsibility and focus is the land. The liberation struggle is about the land. It is not primarily about the people. The people are secondary beneficiaries of the actions of liberators. We do not say this to undermine our people, but we tell the truth so that the manipulators do not tell you, no, it's God ordained. Do not tell you that, oh, it's about the people. It's about the land. And I call on all of you to remain steadfast in our drive. And if you ever doubt where to find motivation, close your eyes and look forward and realize you can't go backward. To your leader, the only thing that will stop me against Cameroon is my life, if it is taken. And if there is life after death, the battle against these butchers, these enemies, these occupiers, these brutes will continue until the last inch of our land is free from their tyranny and brutality, and that we can bring some sense of justice to all those who died. Today I had a meeting with General Cobra and one commander whose leg was blown off by an IED. He lost one of his eyes. And he said, Father, I thought you people had forgotten me. And I told him, no soldier is left behind. Last weeks have been bloody. The same men you are hailing today who went for battle and made sure there's cry die in the house of the enemy. Some of them were wounded in the Battle of Batibo that the Death Chair and the War Council designed. They haven't gone to sleep. Don't give me any excuses. Whether you are sick, whether you are in the hospital, whether you are at job, you have to be committed 100% to the liberation of our country. Whether you are laid off, poor or rich, the men manning the sentry do not take breaks. They haven't done so for 5 years. No therapy, no doctor. This is a commitment which we must take seriously. Even if not for Ambazonia, to the valiant soldiers, Iswil, Ebobe, Deco, Decoy, Brutal, General Ivo, Field Marshal, all of these men whose names have become tattooed in our brains. Freed Homeland is the only thing we can give their family. Mothers and families whom we don't know, who mourn on a daily basis, the brave men that are called to duty, made them to leave their homes and man the post. A freed homeland is going to be achieved because of the brave men who never took a break, who never gave up, whom, like Death Chair said, who only walk on the graves of their fallen brothers to say goodbye and to rush to the next battle. The battle for freedom that the George Washington and the others led was not a joke. Ours cannot and should never be transformed into a social media discussion where any nincompoop, Tom, Jack, or Jerry could turn a struggle for the liberation of a people into a joke, where vampires take pride in betrayal. They are competing for whom is the highest traitor. I also wrote during my 50th anniversary, most of you offered me a rifle, a pistol. We will do everything possible that those who betray our land, those who betray our forces, it may only take a while. We will hunt you down and we will find you. The Mundis and all those who've escaped our trap know that your home is perpetual exile. We will track you on a daily basis. We are masters of the land. It's ours. It's our last place of hope. And I ask all of you listening to me today to redouble your effort, to rededicate, to act as though it depended on you alone, and to refuse the soothsayers yesterday who said it was impossible, that you couldn't control a land, you couldn't build an army, couldn't create an educational system that you could be proud of, that you should hurry into some fake negotiation process to look good. That our resilience will take us to the destination that we want. I ask you never to blink, never to doubt the ingenuity of what you have done, of the sacrifices that the brave men and women who are around, those who are not around, have paid. That the ultimate